Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I have here is another journal that I need to finish up, and that's what I intend to do. This is a black and white theme with Goldie on it, and I started it with the idea of doing black and white, but then it kind of started to have color in it. And this journal is 5 by 7.5. And I had quite a bit finished on here. It has one signature with 23 pages, I believe. And I have like a waterfall effect with different cardstock behind the front cover and the second cover, the back cover. And on the front, what I have here is I made one of my toppers with the cardboard, the corrugated cardboard, if you can see that. And so I had this black and white music paper that had roses on it, and I outlined it with some gold on the picture and then on the cardboard. And then I put some black shiny ribbon kind of trim on here. Yeah, it's more of a trim. And then I put my black and silver bling over here on the top and on the bottom of the topper. And then I have a little floral ephemera here. And across the top and the bottom, I have different black edging, really pretty little trim on there. And the inside is black and white. So I did start off with trying to make this black and white. And the papers in here are all different kind. They're different kind of cardstock, and then papers from some digitals that I have acquired, and music papers and graph paper, coffee guide paper, and some of these papers here are from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And then I have book pages in here and coloring book pages and a doily. And then this is the other half of it. So in this little flap here, well, it's 3 little flaps I have here. So there's journaling on the top part, but because there's so many different ways to make this waterfall effect, and the paper that I used, when you pick it up, this is going to be, like the colored black and gold, and you only have journaling over here. So what I was thinking is putting in a small little belly band on some of them, and I did, pre-cut some papers just to see how this would work. So I have some butterfly paper that's kind of goldy sparkles on the inside. And so I thought of just making a belly band across the top and then just have a little journaling card inside there. Now I cut some so that I can do 2 of them, maybe on the top or on the bottom. I'll just figure it out. And the same with the back waterfall. And everything is sticking to me already. Now behind here I have this kind of closure. It's like the file folder kind of closure. And so I have a ribbon on her. Sorry. I apologize for that. Stella started barking, so I just wanted to get her settled. So I have this little circle punch with a brad that's holding it on the top flap, and this part of the ribbon is under everything. So I just have to wrap it around there, and they're real closed. Otherwise they're just gonna be hanging open like that. So let's see what we can do with this. So I was thinking of gluing this down, and I hope my glue bottle will cooperate. Oh, a lot of glue came out with that one. Oh, this is the taller one, so this is gonna, I guess I'm gonna go on the bottom with this. Oops. Okay, glue. Okay, and this one here is shorter because the distance between the top flap is shorter than the one on the bottom. So we're going to glue this on here. Hold that for a second. So this is just going to be a little journaling card, and we're going to stick it in there. But I'm going to let this dry for a little bit. So I'm going to close these down just to let that dry, and then I'll do the same thing over here. I do have same thing here. Same kind of papers. This is cardstock that I had, and they both fit. Okay, that's good. This is some pretty cardstock that I had, and I just cut some little slivers off there. Why is this? This must not be the art glitter glue. I have two different kind of glues, or the white glue, the wet glue. I have the art glitter glue, and then regular just white wet glue in the other bottle, and this must be the other white glue. Otherwise the art glitter glue would have stuck pretty quickly. Just to give a little bit more journaling on here, and to make it different, you know. I see I should have used paper that was, you know, journaling, where I'd be able to journal on the top and the bottom. But I thought this would be something different, and let's see if we can stick that in there. And it's a small card, it's nothing big, you know, and you can also take, you can also use, you know, make an envelope out of coffee dyed paper. So I have this, and excuse me, I have another piece here. So I'm going to stick this one in there, and this one in here, and there we go. If you can hear my little Stella over here, she's kind of whining. Okay, she probably has to go out. I think I'm going to stop the camera, take her outside, and I'll be right back with the rest of this. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry about that. I just don't know how this filming is going to go because she seems to be like a little needy right now. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the middle, in the middle of the signature here. And what I was thinking, I had these made, and I thought I would stick them in here because they just fit. You know, they fit. And the middle of the signature, I have coffee dyed paper that's really just so nice. So I thought I would do this, and because this is on the thicker side, I'm going to use the fabric glue. So pretty. Now this is the same thing. It's the corrugated cardboard, and I have book pages on top of that, and then I stuck some floral stickers on there, and it turned out so nice. Okay, so we're going to get this glued down. Oops. I'm going to put the stapler on top of there just to help it along. Now, this is late morning crafting for me today, and usually Stella is settled right now, but she seems to be very needy right now, and I don't know why. But she was laying down earlier. She's kind of like sitting at my feet and just looking at me, trying to get my attention, if you can hear her. So this is probably not a very good time for me to be doing a video. And okay. So this is really pretty, but I'm not going to stick, and I have 2 journaling cards that I'm going to put in there. And this is, you know, different cardstock I have, and I just inked it and then just put some floral ephemera on there and some sari silk tags. Okay, so what I want to do here is, because there's a little bit of blue throughout here, and what I want to do is on this signature on the front, I want to put a ruffle on the top and on the bottom, on the front and on the back. So I'm just gonna put it on. I probably should take the signature out of the journal, but I'm just gonna go along here. I think what I'm gonna have to do is get this on here and then just try and get her settled. I don't know if you, I'm sure you can hear her because she is just sitting at my feet and just kind of whining. Don't know what her problem is. So I thought I'd bring in this blue ruffle because there's a little bit of ruffle in here, and I already went away from the black and white. Well, I still have a lot of black and white and gold in here, but I guess this is going to be an eclectic piece. Okay, let me get this on here. Okay, and then I'm going to have to, oh my goodness. She reminds me when the kids are little, and the minute somebody calls you and you start chatting with them, that's what I'm feeling right now with Stella. So I'm liking this. I like it to be, like with a lot of ruffles and, different pieces of ephemera on here. So I'm going to let this dry for a second, and I have to see what I could do to settle her down. I'll be back in a few. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm back now. All right, so I have the ruffle on the front, so now I'm going to put it on the back. I just like, I really love lace and ruffles. I should have something under here so I don't glue my pages together. Okay. Okay, then we'll do the bottom part here. Today's a sunny day with a little bit of clouds, so the sun keeps going in and out right now. But it's a nice day. It's cold outside, but it's not windy, so that makes it nice. It's when it's cold and windy, oh my gosh, that's the worst. Especially when you're out walking your dog and it's so cold and windy and the wind goes right through you. Okay. And I did have a piece of ephemera that I was thinking I wanted to put here. I have quite a few pieces of ephemera around here. Just raiding my ephemera box. And I should have it right here because I would know it right away because I put gold around it because I have gold on here, so I wanted to kind of keep it uniform. Here it is. Okay, so I have the Edwardian lady with the flowers, and she's on butterfly paper, so I have an umbrella with her. So I was thinking of putting it in here, right in between the two ruffles. And I'm just putting the whole thing down. The whole thing is going to go down. This was, there's my coloring paper. This was one of my, from the glue book. This is a page from the glue book. I'm going to stick this right between the ruffles. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay. And let's see how the middle is doing. And I had my little floral pieces in here with the sari silk. Okay. So, and then you'll see as I start filling this how chunky it's going to get. And a little secret, when I was putting the signature together, and half of it went upside down. Some of these papers are upside down, so I tried to rectify that by covering it. And you'll see what I mean, because when I started doing this, when I was putting it together, I started decorating some of it. So I have these, and there's two of them, and I'm going to lay them in sidewards because they're on the big side. So they're too wide to put in here. They're not going to be a tuck because and I don't want to, I could cut it down and make it into like I could cut it down in half and I would have two journaling cards. But what I'm thinking I want to do is lay it on a page, kind of cut the corner here, and I can even use this as a corner tuck. And so this would come out of the journal like the pretty sari silk. Let me do that with this one here. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. I still have ink on the ink pad. So this is what my thoughts were. I need to get a long, well, I think I'm going to have to snip the bottom off. There. So then this here will be a tuck part. It'll be a tuck. Maybe I'll put it in here. Do I want to cover up the graph paper? Or the book page? Maybe I'll do the book page right here. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit up the side and across the bottom. And am I doing, no, I'm not doing the top because it's going to be off the page, right? I probably should do a little bit just on here. Okay. So I really don't have a plan on how I'm putting these pieces in here. I'm just going as just putting them in as I go along. Okay. And I don't know what I'm doing with any of these cards. This here is, these are probably like from a glue book or something. I don't remember where I got these and what I was doing. Oh, and I have two little bags. I made two of these, and this is with book pages, and then I just put, you know, like a little frame ephemera and a flower. Just looking for a journaling card. This is kind of on the big side. Could put a postcard in here. This postcard is from Artie Mays. Okay, let's see. Whoops. This one here is going in here. Okay. And let me put the other one. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut the corner off. And then I'm going to use these corners. And again, I'm just going to cut a little, trim a little bit off the bottom here. Okay. Okay, I have to just double check what I'm gluing. I'm going to go halfway up the side here, across the bottom. Oh, that's not the... I knew it was a little bit larger or a little bit longer, and I'm gonna do the paper. Okay. And I think I just got some glue on. I did. There. These pages are going to glue together. Okay. Where's the top to this? There we go. We have to put the top on there. And now I need a journaling card for in here. So far so good. That looks good there. Oh, I did. I got glue. Look, it must have dripped. Not a big deal. Okay, then I have this. This is a bookmark, and I made this on camera. So what's nice about this is when you put it on a book page, maybe I'll put it on this music paper here, this music page. So it's a window envelope, and I just did stamping on it and did a little decoration, and when you put it on the page, you can see whether it's music or a book page, you can see the page through the window. And then I decorated the other side just to give it a little interest. Okay, now let's see, this is pretty, this bag here. Now the bag, I think I'm just going to glue the two sides down and just leave the option open. Leave the option open for a tuck part in the back. You know, sometimes I don't know how I'm going to use anything, but if you leave a side open, you always have the option for, you know, making a more journaling place. I don't know if I have anything that would fit in here. This is a little too wide, but if it fit, I can always cut it down. In fact, I may do that. It's just a little too wide, but the length would be perfect. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Oops, I have to round this corner. Just get some color on here. Oops. Oh, that looks nice. Fits perfect in there. And then you can always stick something behind it. So let me get it. I'm going to find a place now where I can put the other bag. Here it is. And this again is book page. I made it out of book page, and I just have floral ephemera and a butterfly and a little tag. I wanted to actually, when I was making these bags, I wanted to make it with my tracing paper. Oh my gosh, but I can't find it. I couldn't. I was searching all over, and I know it's somewhere in my pile here, and I just couldn't find it. So, you know, I just resorted to the book pages. Okay, let's see if this hair would fit. Get some color on here. Oh, I didn't cut enough off. Okay, well, I'm going to go on this side because I don't want to cut into the word. Just a little bit. Okay. I tend to make my journaling cards a little big on purpose. I really like the large journaling cards, and that looks nice in here. Okay. So what else do I have here? Oh, I have these. I have 2 of these. These are left over from other projects. You know, and you just want to use these up. I'm going to make sure that, you know, sometimes they just don't fit on the page so great. Oh, that looks nice though. This is fitting. I don't even think I need to glue it, but I will. I can get it on, but I feel sometimes when I put the glue in the corner here, it just doesn't fit flush as it did when I right now when I put it on, it really fit flush. But now when I glue it and I go to put it on, it's gonna be challenging. So I just want to get it right in the crease so that I don't want to close the pocket up. I just want to glue the page into the corner. Oh no, and it fits so nicely. That fits nicely on there. And I have these pieces of ephemera, these little tags, so I can stick this one in on this side and this one on that side. This one is a little bit longer than this one, but that's okay. And the other one I'll put in the front. Let's see if this fits nicely on this paper, on this page. Oh yes, that's fitting. It's like the corner here fit right flush into the corner on the inside of this piece of ephemera. Okay, glue's in here, so let's see. I like putting this on the bottom part because I like the tuck on the bottom, but of course you can absolutely put it on the top. I don't know. I mean, I've done both, but I really like them on the bottom. And here's a nice little tag. It's a long skinny one. I'll put that in there. And I have a floral piece of ephemera. I think I'm just going to stick that in here. And I like doing that because absolutely you can journal on here too. Just put like a little note on there. I think I'll do pinky. Put the pink one in there. And let's see how we're doing with decorating in here. And I do have, these are my snippets I made with the clusters, the blindfolded clusters, which, by the way, was so much fun. And I wanted to bring them in this project, especially with this one, because it's that it's staying with that, with the dark colors, with the gray, the black, the white. And I want to put this on the paper where part of this here cluster is coming out. See what I mean? Where part of this ribbon is going to hang off the page. I don't know why, but I like that look. Okay. So pretty. And this here is a pocket also. I don't know if I have anything. Oh, I do have these little journaling cards. And this looks nice on here. It fits right in here. We can have the Goldie coming out. Oh, and there's one on this side. So let's see, could we put the butterfly? Put the butterflies on here. Okay, now I don't want it. This, it's going to be hard to have anything, put decorations on here because it's that shiny and it's raised and it's glittery. So let's see, I do have, I'm going to use this ribbon and make a tag. Just make a tag on the top. But it's kind of, I'm going to just trim it down a little bit because it's kind of wide. Oh, I hope I don't make a mess out of this. Yeah, see, I think this looks so much better. So I'm just gonna, oh, that looks nice there. I love this, the middle of the signature. It looks so pretty. Okay. So there's a lot of journaling in here. A lot of journaling and a lot of decorations. And we also have, you can stick this right behind here. Although I would think I would need something a little bit longer for this. It's a little too wide. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're doing good with this. Okay, I think I'm going to end the decorations with this right now because I don't want to overdo it. I have a lot of journaling places and it's getting kind of chunky for a little journal. So this is holding up good. So I have the belly bands just on the top and the bottom for the front and the back. And okay, do I need something on this back here? Oh, I could put one of my clusters. Let's see which one. pretty. Or I could do the butterfly. Okay, I'm just trying to make up my mind here. I just want to ink this a little bit. I think I'm going to put the butterfly on there. Okay, and I may want to put bling on the butterfly. Let me glue this down and then have a look and see if I want to do that. I could put something like right in the middle of the body. But you know what else I do have? I do have these tabs. Let me put this on here. I love charms that hang off pages. Oh, I have another little tuck here. Let's see if I have something. I have a card to put there. Okay, let's see if we can put. Oh gosh, see, but because I put the eyelet in here, it's hard to. It makes it challenging to try and open this to put it on a page, because the eyelet is trying to make it close. Okay, now I do have some floral piece that I can stick right on there. That looks so pretty. So I'm going to use my glue stick. That looks nice. And then on this side, I'm going to put this, but I would like to ink this first. Otherwise it's just going to blend in with the. Okay. When you make a journal and you start filling the papers up with different ephemera and booklet, the journal just gets so chunky, doesn't it? So quickly, it gets so chunky. Yeah, I think this is turning out, it turned out really well. And do I want to put another? Yes, I'm going to put another. Maybe I'll go right over here. I'll do it on this paper. I have another. That one is, this one I'm going to put toward the top. way toward the top. And because it's on a paper with a design, I'm just gonna leave it up like this. I'm not gonna put anything around it because that looks pretty. And this is a little bead. It's a little charm. It's gold with a little white, sorry. It's with a little diamond on it. Or not a real diamond, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this is going to be off the top, and this I'm going to put, I do have a third one, so I will put that maybe on here toward the bottom. And this has a little button on it. Okay. It's like a little satin button. So pretty. Okay. So this is really pretty chunky. Just pushing it apart, and it could be because of the lace on here. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'll do a quick little flip through, and then I'll close it up. So like I said, I had nothing planned, you know, just kind of sticking, oh, that's the paper, just kind of sticking different tags and ephemera in a little place. Here is a tuck. Let's see if I have something for this. I do have a postal card, but I need something smaller. Here we go. Although, I'm going to cut the bottom off here. And then I will round the corners, ink it, and there's a journal card. This is a page, this is one of my upside down papers. So if you can see, it has like there's like a bed and a dresser that's upside down. So I just brought the corner up to make a tuck place, a tuck spot, and there's a journaling card in here. And then I just put ephemera on this page that's upside down. Oh, this is the tag on the top. It could even go that way. So that's the ribbon here. Well, it's really, it's fitting in there nicely. I love this middle part, the middle of the signature. Oh, here's I need a journaling card for here. So this is the postcard, and that's going to go right in there. It's so nice and handy to have these little pieces of ephemera and different cardstock that you can use as a journaling card. You know, and sometimes you have to alter them, like what I did for the bag here, where you have to, you know, you just have to either take it off widthwise or lengthwise. And these here corner tags, corner tucks, are really fun to make. Okay, so here you have it. This was finishing up this journal, and Oh gosh, I don't know about you, but I don't like having some of these projects hanging over my head. And it feels so good when you just grab all your stuff and try to finish, and just finish up your projects. And I randomly do that. I don't like have certain days where I'm gonna finish up a project. And then I have this this green and gold polka dot ribbon, and I thought it would look nice as a closure for this because of all the gold. I have quite a bit of gold on here and inside this journal, and the flower on the front here has green in it, so I just thought it would look nice together, and I think it does. And it's a nice chunky wide ribbon. It's different than, because I do use a lot of my sari silk for closures, and this just is nice to have something different. So anyway, this is it. This is my black and white gold journal, and thank you so much for coming along and joining me, and you have a good rest of your day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.